Hey guys, welcome back to The Bright Side. Macy here, The Bright Side Girl, and today we're going to be doing a vampire-themed reading vlog. I know what you're thinking, Macy, we kind of already did a vampire-themed reading vlog for Not So Scary-a-thon. Correct. But I wanted to do one more reading vlog before the end of October, and I wanted to do it vampire themed again for a couple reasons. One, the main reason, I'm having a vampire themed party next weekend. It is currently Friday, October 18th, so the party is the 26th, and I thought it would be fun to like get me back in the mood of vampires because I change over the main portion of my like decor in my like bathroom, living room, and kitchen, and then outside for the party to make it even more like festive and themed. I make some themed food, I get our costumes ready, so I thought it'd be fun to continue to listen to and read some vampire themed books. And also during Not So Scary-a-thon, I read 7 books for the vampire category. However, 2 of them wound up not being about vampires. I just got confused along the way. One of them was an anthology that I really didn't like. One of them was a vampire book that was only okay. And then 2 of them were graphic novels, which were good. But I technically only read 1 true vampire novel that I enjoyed and would recommend to people. So I didn't get as many in as I wanted to. So I thought that I would fill this entire week with ones that I've been wanting to get to. My goal is to get to 3 or 4, but hopefully more than that because I have a few short ones. We're starting early. I was going to start on Monday, but it's actually Friday. I finished up an audiobook and I thought, let's just get started. We're going to be reading and listening to some vampire books, getting ready for the party with some vampire-y things, making some food, doing my costume, doing Jeff's costume, and all of that goodness. So if that sounds fun to you, just keep watching. All right, so reading plans, we're going to be a little bit casual. I don't want to push myself too hard, but there are a few books that I want to get to. So I'm going to do this crazy behemoth of a book. I don't think I'm going to finish it by the end of this reading vlog, but we'll see. I have started this book twice now, so this will be my 3rd time, and I keep accidentally DNFing it, partially because this is a 24-hour audio and a 600-page adult book in the beginning of a series. I so want to read this though so that I can start watching the TV show finally. It's not that I'm disliking it, but it does get a little bit slower in the middle, and I just have so many books that I want to get to for fall and Halloween season that I keep not doing this one because I don't want it to take up like my entire month. But if I listen at double speed, it will take me about 12 hours. And I think I'm just going to do like an hour a day and kind of slowly chip away and see how that goes. And other than that, we are going to start Castle of the Cursed. This is a new release for 2024. It is young adult. I don't know a ton about it. I remember the synopsis sounded really good, and I actually bought the special edition of this from my friend, so I'm hoping I like it because she's sending it my way soon. So I figured we would jump into this one first because it's a little bit longer, and then we'll do a physical book and also like a graphic novel or 2 along the way. So yeah, for today, I am just going through each room, deep cleaning, and getting it set so that when I'm ready to change all the decor over, I can do that with ease. And I'm also filming my Halloween house tour, which should be up by the time that you guys see this video. So we're like deep cleaning and then taking the videos and pictures for Instagram and stuff in each room of the house. So you can check out that house tour because we're about to mix things up if you want to see it. I think my mom's coming over tonight to watch a spooky movie with me as well. So we've only got a couple hours of reading time in. And yeah, that's pretty much the plan for today. I have like a spooky book shirt on. You can't see, but there's like a skeleton hand with a stack of books. We're just going to be cleaning and listening and reading. And then this weekend, we're mostly staying home, and Jeff and I are going to like hang lights up in the backyard. We're going to get his costume ready, which is kind of hilarious. I can't wait to show you guys and do a bunch of things. So hopefully this will be fun and interesting. I'll try to have some good B-roll for you. I'll try to get some good vampire books in. And yeah, we're just going to have a good time. So I'm going to go start getting cleaning and filming, and if I have anything else to say, I'll check back in. It's now 7 o'clock. Sorry if you can hear Jeff's shower in the background, but he got home, we had dinner. I made some delicious ramen. It was so good. My favorite thing about ramen is like the soft boiled eggs that you put on top. Oh, So good. Okay, we're doing really good. I got my hour into this, really enjoying it. It has such good dark academia vibes. So this is about a witch that kind of doesn't like magic and doesn't want to practice it for certain reasons, but it like runs in her family. She's doing like this certain research and she runs into this vampire and they wind up having to team up to do something together. I know there's some kind of romance in here as well, and so far for my third time starting it, I'm enjoying it still. So got that. And then I got halfway into Castle of the Cursed already, and I am really, really enjoying it. The narrator is so good. At first I wasn't sure because she definitely has like a younger tone about her when she's doing our characters, but she makes it seem like so mysterious and good. Essentially in this one, our main character was like on a train and people all like suddenly died on this train except for her, and she winds up being an orphan. She goes into like this foster care system, and then she finds out that she has an aunt she doesn't know about that lives in this mysterious castle. So she goes to live with this aunt. Things are very strange. Her aunt is very like strict, has certain weird rules and things. The town is kind of odd, and there's like a lot of mysteries revolving around the castle. And then there's some like interesting characters as well, but loving it so far. It is so good. It's really gothic and a little bit creepy, but not scary at all. So I'm assuming I will be able to finish this tomorrow with everything we have planned. So I'm going to sign off here for tonight. It may take you somewhere later. There's a chance that Jeff and I might go out and do something. If we do, then I'll take you with me and film whatever we're doing. But otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow. Happy Saturday. It's now 5 o'clock on Saturday. Jeff and I have just been cleaning up the kitchen and the backyard mostly to prep for our party next weekend. Have some updates. My family's actually on their way over. They're coming over tonight to watch like a Halloween movie, and we're gonna get Greek food and stuff, so that's gonna be fun. So I got 4 hours into Discovery of Witches. I did 2 yesterday, but it was really 1 at my speed and 1 today. I am really enjoying it, which is how I felt every time I started it, so hopefully that continues. Just such good dark academia, fall, paranormal, romance vibes. Hoping to continue on. I want to say I got 1/3 of the way through, was the furthest I've ever gotten, so hopefully we can get past that point. And then I am well over halfway into Castle of the Cursed, and I'm really, really liking it. It is very unique. It is very gothic. It's reminding me a little bit of One Dark Window, except that it's not set entirely in a fantasy world. It's in our world with fantasy elements. I'm loving the castle. I'm loving learning about our main character. There are a lot of things we're like unfolding about the mystery of the story, and I'm still not entirely sure where everything's going, so that's great. Things are going good. I also started Not Another Vampire book last night. So I got this one, I think for $1 on Amazon on ebook. I actually have a paperback vampire book that I want to start Monday. It's not going to come in until Monday, so I figured I'd just start this little ebook that I got for free. I mainly got this because I feel like the cover is absolutely freaking stunning. I feel like it's going to be a lot more spicy than what I'm going to like, and it's really ridiculous and cheesy, but I'm hoping it just continues with like this silly ridiculousness, and then I can buy myself a copy because the cover's beautiful. And she has other covers for her books that are, there's like a space one, there's like a Western Western one. All of them will work for my different readathons. I love this type of cover. It's so pretty. So this is about a girl that is a editor for romance novels, and she gets this incredibly cheesy, ridiculous vampire romance novel, and she winds up falling into the story and having to find her way out of it, but also deal with this ridiculous vampire that is like sticking to the script of the book and this bad guy character that she finds very attractive. So it's very silly, very cheesy, but I'm liking it so far. It's interesting. I got like 60 pages in last night. I am going to switch to my other vampire book once that arrives, so I don't know if I'll finish both of these during the vampire week, but I'll keep you guys updated. It'll be in a wrap up at some point. Yeah, we had coffee today. We went to Lowe's, and overall it's been a really good day. We're gonna watch Ghostbusters, the newish one with Paul Rudd, the first one with him, so we haven't seen that one yet, and have some Mediterranean food and just kind of hang out tonight. We also watched Goosebumps last night, the movie with Jack Black for the first time. It was super cheesy, super silly, and really cute. Jeff was worried it was going to be too scary because the new TV show that's out is very scary, but this one was just like super cheesy, cute, like family fun Halloween type movie, like Hocus Pocus style. I really liked it actually. I thought it was really adorable, so we're gonna watch the second one at some point as well. I'm a little behind on watching my Halloween movies because Jeff's been working late and I've been like watching reality TV and stuff, so hopefully we can catch up with that. But anyway, I'm gonna go finish cleaning and get ready for them to come, and I will check in with you guys tomorrow. Good morning, happy Monday. It is 8 a.m. on Monday morning. I'm getting ready to head out to work for the day, but I wanted to check in. I didn't get a chance to check in yesterday. We mostly just spent the day like cleaning and organizing again. I mostly focused on the living room, and we like cleaned the windows and dusted everything. I pulled the couch out, we swept and we mopped. That's all ready to go, and now I can film it for my house tour and reset it for the party, which I'll probably show you guys tomorrow. That's what we're gonna work on tomorrow. So I did get my hour and a half in of this. It's going good. And then I finished Castle of the Curse. I will go into a little bit more detail about how I felt about this tomorrow when I have a little bit more time. I also started Mere Mortals. This is a YA vampire standalone that I am really enjoying so far. What I know so far is there are two siblings, supposed siblings, that are over 100 years old. They're vampires and they get like in trouble with like the vampire council or community or something, and they are banned to become human again. So they get changed back into human and they get thrust back into society, and of course they have to like go to high school and figure out how to be a human. And I'm really liking it so far. The brother is really funny. He's very proper, and so he's having a hard time because when he's talking to the kids, he's like, "Perchance would you spare a moment to give me directions?" And they're like, "What, dude?" So it's really cute so far. I'm really liking it. I'm hoping I can finish this today because it's only a like 9.5 hour audio, double speed. It'll take me about 4 hours. So that would be great. I'm getting another vampire physical book later today in from Amazon as well that we're gonna start. And yeah, things are going good so far. So we're gonna start actually decorating for the party tomorrow, continuing to clean. I'm gonna start making some foods and things. Last night I also started a little craft because Target had these like melted skull ice cream cones that I loved, but they were like neon pink and green, and I was like, that doesn't really go with my decor. And then my friend posted a picture and she had painted them. They looked so good. I thought she actually made ice cream. So I'm attempting to recreate her painting them. I don't know why I didn't think about painting them to go better with my decor. So I have like a kind of Halloween sweets bakery theme going in the kitchen. So I thought that would be fun because they're just like a cute little decor piece. And then what you saw with Jeff's nose is we are finalizing our costumes. He is going to be the Count from Sesame Street, and so I'm gonna make him a nose, like a kind of triangle nose out of clay, but you have to make like a cast of the nose first so that when he puts it on it's not uncomfortable. So you use these like plaster strips and it makes like a mold. So I did that, so we're gonna work on that tonight. and kind of finalize our costumes this week. So we've got a lot to do. Most of it's fun stuff. Jeff's gonna have a half day on Friday, which is great, so he can help me finish cleaning and everything. Today I have work. I don't think it's a very busy day, but I'm also going to watch a Halloween movie with my mom today. She's wanting to watch something. They did come over Saturday night. We watched Ghostbusters: The Afterlife outside. It was actually pretty good. I really liked it, but it was so creepy because the full moon was happening and then a bat flew by us while we were in my porch. So very like cool spooky vibes. So overall this week is going pretty good. I'm gonna head out to work and I will probably check in with you guys tomorrow.
Look what the mailman did.
Okay, I showed this in the house tour, but we have a Nightmare Before Christmas theme happening. So we are gonna take all of this down and make it more vampire. So this is our first changeover. I did really love this year. Okay, we're off to a good start. This is all I've done so far. I actually got this bloody cloth and I wasn't sure if it was like more murder mystery, but I think I love it. Like vampire-y goodness. I switched over to my like normal spiderweb shower curtain so it didn't like be like bam Jack. I put some of the bloody cloth up here, put a couple things up here so far. This is just my bath bombs. And then I switched over. I have a vampire soda candle and I have some vampire soap. This is really cool because that's really fun. I'll clean that up in a second. And then over here I put a bleeding candle. I left this because I felt like it went, I need to put these in something else and I just need to put that stuff away. I'm not going to do any more in here until I do the living room and the kitchen because I don't want to waste my like super cool vampire-y things if I'm going to need it in there. So we're going to start doing that next. Okay, I don't have to do a whole lot over here because I feel like it's fairly vampire-ish. I usually decorate this guy to make him kind of fit the theme, and we're gonna change out these to some skeleton busts. So we're gonna work on that right now. I may change out the pillows. I don't really have vampire-y pillows though. I may change this out, but we're gonna leave it for now to make sure we have enough stuff for the entertainment center and the kitchen. So next project. It's kind of dark and bright in here, but I have these lace curtains, but I also have some red velvet ones that we're gonna put, so we're gonna do that as well. You guys, look what I did to him. So I changed these into skeletons, which is fine. But look, I used like some felt and this like tacky stuff that hopefully won't take the paint off. It's very mild. Also some foam pieces and I made like a little bow. Look how cute! I try to make him themed every year and I am very proud of myself. Hey guys, Macy from the future here, popping in because I lost this first clip on Wednesday. It was basically me just doing a little mini review on Castle of the Cursed. Spoiler alert, it was like a 3.5 read for me. However, I do plan on doing another full review in my October reading wrap up. So I'm not going to refilm that here for you, so just stay tuned for that video. And then the next clip is the next book that I am starting. So just wanted to pop in here and let you know since I lost that clip. Then yesterday I finished Mere Mortals and I actually really liked this one. So we've got a brother and a sister who are vampires. They are over 100 years old and then they break like one of the vampire rules and they have to get turned back into humans, and they are teenagers in looks, so they have to go back to high school. They have to live with this like vampire kind of slayer guy that's in connection with the vampires, and Charlie is determined to become a vampire again. So she's doing certain things and trying to appeal to the council to possibly get their punishment reversed, but also at the same time trying to kind of fit in high school, and they're very out of touch with everything, and they're also in the middle of this town literally called nowhere, this middle of nowhere country town. Everybody wears flannel and is farmers. They feel like it's kind of boring. There's not a mall in sight, but then they start to kind of make friends. They start to get kind of feelings for people. So it definitely is a YA vampire book, definitely has those like high school vibes, but not in the way that I disliked. Like I still thought this was just a really fun story, and you learned things about like the vampires and the slayers that I thought were really enjoyable. Our main character's a little bit unlikable, but that didn't bother me, and I really liked the way this ended, the way that things kind of happened. It reminded me a little bit of Drink Slay Love. Like I feel like if you like the vibes of this one, you don't mind the like cheesiness and the young adultness and the high schoolness, then this is a good one. And it was like a nice one to kind of break up these like more intense fantasies. So I enjoyed it. I gave this one 4 stars. stars. This is one of my favorite vampire books. Next, I am a third of the way through this. I don't think I have hit the spot where I stopped the last time yet, but I am still enjoying it. It's still going good. It feels a little bit like adult Twilight, and I don't want to say that in a negative way because I'm really enjoying that part of it. William very much has like an Edward-ness about him, but also a little bit more like proper and ancient feeling. And I am loving the stuff that's done with the witches. There's a lot of science in here, but nothing too hard to follow. I am enjoying it. It is a little bit more of a slow burn, which a lot of these bigger books are, so just kind of know that going in. But it's just got such good dark academia vibes. The slow burn romance is going really well, so enjoying it so far. So many reading updates. Things are going good. Over halfway through Vampire Diaries, which I started yesterday after I finished Mere Mortals, and this is going great. This is the first book in a young adult series that was written in 1991, which I did not realize that this was over 30 years old. That is really interesting, and I did not realize this came out before Twilight. I'm not sure why this didn't take off the way that Twilight did, because it is very similar in a way that I'm almost like questioning things, but also a little bit more in depth and a little bit more fleshed out. This is very different than the TV show, so you should know that going in. It's written in the 90s. It's an angsty YA high school vampire book. I'm saying that because this has so many negative reviews on Goodreads, and I feel like some of those might be from people watching the show and then reading the book and expecting it to be the same, and it's not. But also I found ones that were like way older, and like they were complaining about Elena's very annoying, which is to be expected. There's some shallow characters in here. It's extremely angsty. It's extremely instant lovey, but like for a 90s young adult vampire book, like that's what I expect. And honestly, that's kind of what I want. It's a very quick read. I love her friends. There's witchy vibes in here. There's friendship, there's romance. The Salvatore brothers are Hispanic, which makes way more sense. I don't know why I didn't pick up on that from the show, but they're Hispanic in here, which adds another interesting element to it. Stefan is his angsty, broody self as normal. Yeah, it's just like a cheesy, fun, good time. It is giving me like the vibes of the show. There's just different things, like she doesn't have a brother. Elena's even more annoying. The brothers are Hispanic. Damon hasn't been introduced yet really in here, so I'll let you know my feelings on that, but I've heard that he's a little different as well. But it's still kind of like I'm picturing the characters in my head while I'm reading it, because I love Vampire Diaries so much. It got me through a really hard breakup and sickness. I got like this really bad cold right after I went through a breakup, and I remember literally binging the first entire season in like one day, which was like 20 episodes, because I was so sick. For me to be so sick to not do anything but lay on the couch, you know it's really bad. Because even when I have colds, I'm still like trying to do things. And I remember my brother left for work and I was watching this at like 7 in the morning. And then he came home from work, because we were living together at the time, at like 7 p.m. and I was still watching it. And he was like, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And he went and like got me soup and started cleaning the house because he was worried about me. So I have really fond memories of the show. And then it continued to like help me as I was like going through the breakup, because it was so good and I was just so invested. So I have like warm fuzzy feelings about Vampire Diaries, and this is not ruining it. So that's good. I actually probably will read the rest. It's just, it's what you expect from a 90s YA vampire angsty high school romance. So just know that going in. Final update, I have not physically read in a couple days. However, yesterday I did get my book in the mail. So this is Wisdom of Blood by A.G. Howard. A.G. Howard is known for her retellings. She's got Alice in Wonderland, the Splintered series. She has Shades of Rest and Ruin, which is like a Goblin King series that I love, and a bunch of other retellings that are really good. So this is her indie adult vampire novel. So I thought I would check it out. I like this cover, but I really like this cover that came out first. So if I enjoy the book, I might try to buy that one. I don't know anything about this. We're gonna go in kind of blind. I just know that it's adult vampire romance. I don't know if it's spicy. I don't know what's gonna happen. I definitely will not finish this by the end of the video because it's almost 500 pages. But we're hopefully gonna dive into this a little bit later tonight. Okay, for now, I'm gonna continue taking you. We're going to work on decorating the kitchen today and then see what else we can get done. And yeah, that's what's happening. So let's get going. Okay, I already showed this in my Halloween house tour, but this is kind of what everything looks like right now. Honestly, like a lot of leftover stuff goes in here. I need to hang that little sign. I really like this little bakery section that I have up here, but we are gonna change everything over to vampire black and white and gothic on this section of the kitchen. All right, this is what I did up top here. I thought that was kind of cool. And then on this side, I used some of my vampire books. We've got those Orbeez in here. I thought this was kind of cool. morning, happy Thursday. Okay, so I have finished Vampire Diaries. The second half, I can see why people disliked it more. It is so insta-lovey and dramatic, but you just kind of have to know what you're getting going into it. I still had the good time with it. I don't know if it's just because I have a fondness for the show, even though they're so different, but I probably will continue reading the series. It just blows my mind that this came out in the 90s and that it was so similar to Twilight, but it didn't blow up the way that Twilight did. Just really interesting. So I'm not sure what audiobook for binging I'm starting next. I am past the part where I quit last time, so we're doing good. I think I'm actually almost to the halfway point of this. I am realizing why I kind of stopped there though, because the narrator is really good, but she is very like mellow and chill, and the book is very cozy, and we describe food and we describe what they're doing, and I really love that. But it can be a little bit like soothing, which can make you kind of zone out a little bit. So I'm glad I'm doing like little bits at a time because I'm really enjoying it. It just is a little bit more of like a slow, luscious, lovely read. It's honestly reminding me a little bit of Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies because they're together. He is a vampire, so he's like a supernatural being, and she is a witch, but she is like studying things. There's a lot to do with like studying different things and different types of creatures, and it's just giving those academia vibes, which Emily Wilde is not dark academia, but so much coziness and descriptions of food, so they're giving me somewhat similar vibes. I have a feeling this is going to be like a solid 4-star by the time that I'm done with it, but we shall see. And then I've been kind of bad before bed, and I've been playing like the New York Times games. I put it on my tablet. I need to go back to like no screens after 10 p.m. Jeff and I have been having fun like playing crossword and strands and Wordle and just being like super nerdy. So I did get one chapter in of Wisdom of Blood, and let me tell you guys, this first chapter, Chef's Kiss, fabulous. It was so good. It's like gothic, a little bit creepy and luscious and descriptive, and just it was so good. I love A.G. Howard's writing style. Not really entirely sure what is happening, but I loved it. The chapter ended on like a really cool note, so I'm excited to dive into more of this. I'm hoping, for personal preference, that it doesn't get too spicy. I know that it's a vampire romance, but I'm hoping it's just more like a gothic, like slow burn romance rather than a spicy romance. But I'll let you guys know either way. That way you know going in what you're getting. I won't finish this, I don't think, by the time the vlog ends, but it should be in my, hopefully, the end of October wrap up, if not November wrap up. I have done my work for today already, and I am a little bit worn out from like getting ready for the party like constantly, and I know we're gonna do that for the next 2 days. So I'm actually gonna go over to my mom's for a few hours. I'm gonna watch the newest episode of The Golden Bachelorette with my sister. I may watch like a Halloween movie with my mom, and we're just gonna kind of like chill out and hang out for a few hours and do something relaxing, and then I'm gonna come back, do a couple things tonight, and continue to get ready for the party, and hopefully that will like reset me for the week as well. So that's the plan for today. I don't think I'm gonna have much to film for you. I don't think I'm gonna be able to read or listen to a lot, but we'll see. And if I have anything else to say, I'll check in with you guys later tonight. Okay, my fridge is looking so creepy right now. I have hibiscus limeade in here. We've got juice blood bags. And then I have skull meatloafs that will be covered in ketchup looking stuff and made into little creepy vampires. So it's looking hilarious. Hey guys, happy Friday. It is 8 p.m. I have not gotten a chance to check in. I have just been going crazy doing stuff. Yesterday was so good. It was so needed. I like went to my mom's house. We like swam because it was nice, and we watched The Golden Bachelorette. We watched Dancing with the Stars, and I knew that I did that to prepare for today and tomorrow. So today I made almost all the food, anything that I could make in advance, I made today. So we're pretty ahead as far as that goes. I practiced my makeup. I'm not sure if we're gonna go with this or not. I was gonna go with my blonde hair and be like a blonde vampire, but that means I have to like style it. So I think I'm gonna go just get a wig so I don't have to mess with it tomorrow. I tried my fangs on, they didn't work. So we gotta go see if we can remedy that. We're gonna practice Jeff's makeup. The nose I made him failed. Things are going a little weird, but all the food is going really good. Okay, I have a lot to update you on. I don't think I've read any more of this since I talked to you last because I did no audiobooks yesterday while I was gone because I wasn't really working or doing anything. So I need to get some more into this because I didn't do any of this today either. But then I started The People's History of the Vampire Uprising by Raymond A. Villarreal. I think I actually found this one at Dollar Tree a couple years ago, and I hadn't heard of it. It's adult. It is mixed media, mostly in the audiobook. There's a little bit of mixed media in here because there's a lot of interviews and different things happening. No pictures or anything like that. Just kind of like text chats and documents. So this is basically, there is a vampire virus epidemic. Vampires come around because of the virus, and this is a documentation of how it happened. So very similar to World War Z, little bit of Sleeping Giants vibes. Really like this format of book. We've got a full cast narration, which is great. We're interviewing and talking to different people that all were involved in the beginning stages of finding out about this vampire epidemic. I'm really liking it. It's not too dark too far because this is adult. I wasn't sure like how intense and gruesome it was gonna get, but so far this one is somewhat lighter than World War Z, which had a much heavier tone about it. Not necessarily spookier, but just like much heavier. This one isn't necessarily a light read by any means, but I'm really enjoying it. It's very like technical and scientific, which is kind of cool, but also with like the vampire stuff. So I didn't do any audiobooks yesterday, but I did get 40 pages into Wisdom of Blood. It's in the bedroom and I am too lazy to go get it right now. I'm really loving it. A.G. Howard's writing style is so romantic, so lush, so gothic, so angsty. It's super, super good. It's a tiny bit like dark romance right now, like a little hint of spice. I'm not really sure like where it's gonna go, but I'm very excited for it because it is so good and it has such good gothic vibes. I'm loving the different plots that are happening. It's really, really interesting and it just like kind of sucks you in. All right, last two things. I got Spectacular in the mail. This was a pre-order. This is Stephanie Garber's new novella in the Caraval world. You do need to read the first 3 Caraval before diving into this one, so I don't want to tell you too much what it's about, but I know it's set in Caraval with our favorite characters and it's Christmas and holiday themed. This is the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition. I think they all have illustrations. It's a very short read. My sweet friend actually got me the Waterstones edition for Christmas as well because it has like a gingerbread house on it, but this is the Barnes & Noble edition. It's so beautiful. I love Christmas as much as I love Halloween. So I'm not sure if these illustrations are the same or different than the other one, but there are like a ton and it is beautiful. So I may read and listen to this at the same time. It's been a while since I've read Caraval, so hopefully I remember everything. I am gonna read this for Jingle Bellathon, which is my next readathon. The announcement is coming really soon. I just have to like switch over and get out of Halloween mode and then we can get ready for holiday season, but really excited. And then I got a box from my friend Marie. I thought this was my Fairy Loot at first because she mailed it in her Fairy Loot, but that one is coming. So she sent me Castle of the Cursed. How pretty. Perfect timing too. So beautiful. Super cool. A reverse dust jacket as well. There we go. Neat. I love the stained glass sprayed edges so much. And then she's so sweet, and she also sent me Long Live Evil because I wanted to read this one for Not So Scary-a-thon since we did villains versus vampires and I didn't get to it, but this one is so cool. I think this is Fairy Loot and the other one is Owl Crate. I don't know really much what this is about except for I think our character like falls into a story. I'm not sure though. Very cool reverse dust jacket. And then she also sent me this cute little bag, which is very like hike-a-thon-ish. It has like compasses and mountains on it, and it's very soft. This must be from Book Gizmo. How cool. It has like a little wristlet on it. Book friends are the best. So right now we're gonna go watch Twilight and we're gonna practice Jeff's makeup, make sure. And then tomorrow we've got to go 1 or 2 more places to get some more stuff for the party, and then finish cooking, getting ready, and I will take you around and show you all the decorations, make sure I show you everything that got changed over, show you our costumes, and continue to listening to my book. So that's it for now. Vampire Week is going really good. I've actually read a lot more books than I was anticipating. I did Castle of the Cursed, Vampire Diaries, I'm halfway through Discovery of Witches, and then Mere Mortals, which I was hoping to read at least 3 and I'm already past that. So going strong at the end of October. So I will check in with you guys tomorrow for party day. One final look at everything. So this is the entertainment center. Got my vampire ambiance going. Not sure if you can see how cool this bleeding heart candle is, but he's cool. I've got a bleeding heart skeleton. This guy, gave that guy a makeover as well. Then all I did over here was change this over, and then I changed the curtains. It's hard to tell with the sunlight, but I put some red velvet curtains up, and then over here I changed out this stuff as well. Okay, in the bathroom I did it pretty simple. I'm not gonna light that candle because I don't want it to catch anything on fire, but I just put some of this stuff up here with a little cloth I thought was really cool. My vampire candle, vampire soap, another candle, another bleeding candle. I have these cool blood clings, this creepy sign. I put this picture over here that is very cool. In the dark, it makes noise and stuff too. This one's from Walmart. So we've got the porch set up so far. This is the drink station before all the drinks are out. And then Jeff set up this little decoration over here. Then we've got 2 tables, just some decor, and then I got some vampire lollipops. And then I set up some red lights with some bats hanging from them. I'll show you that a little bit later once it's dark. There's Jeff. Hey guys, happy Saturday. I'm halfway done. I got my wig pinned back because I got to do a bunch of things. Things are going okay. I bought the wrong size of tights, so that's sad. I only have one thing. Good thing the other tooth kind of looks like a fang. This was a nightmare. Makeup is done. Jeff looks pretty good actually. We abandoned the nose project, but he still looks pretty good. I will put my costume on a little before people start arriving because I don't want to be too hot before people get here. Everything's done except for what needs to be done like an hour before the party. So it's been a pretty decent day overall. I got almost done with my audiobook, so I only have 2 hours left of this. I have thoughts and feelings. I'm enjoying it overall, but I will let you guys know my final thoughts tomorrow. So I just wanted to check in here and say hi. The rest of the clips you'll see will be from the party, the official party. I think we've got a decent number of people coming. I'm excited, but I'm glad it's gonna get going soon so that we don't have to prep anymore. So I'll see you in a little bit. You'll see the full outfit and all that stuff. It has now been a few days since the party. I like completely crashed after we had the party. I slept like 10.5 hours because I hardly got any sleep the night before, and we've just been cleaning up and I had work and like a whole bunch of things, so I haven't had a chance to check in. I was able to finish my book on Sunday. I'll do a full review of this along with everything else I read for the month of October in my October reading wrap up, which I'm filming here very soon. I read a total of 4 books for this reading week. I thought that was really excellent considering how busy I was. I did did not finish Wisdom of Blood. I have not finished Discovery of Witches. Those will probably be in my November reading wrap up, but we're going strong with those as well. We had such a good time at the party. Everyone seemed to have a lot of fun. They really liked the food. Everything went really well, and yeah, we'll be doing something really fun next year. I've already picked the theme, and it will coincide with next year's Not So Scary-a-thon as well. So just wanted to thank you guys so much for watching. If you like these kind of vlog style videos, I will link the Not So Scary-a-thon reading vlogs down below that you can check out on this final day of October. Stay tuned for a lot of fun Christmas holiday content coming very, very soon. We're starting to transition over. And yeah, hit me up with a little vampire emoji down below if you made it this far. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at The Bright Side Girl if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next time on The Bright Side.